This is my response to Reverend Jeremiah Wright's comments. Reverend Billy Graham has had access to and been sought out by every American president since 1958 for spiritual counseling. Billy Graham is venerated and highly revered by mainstream America. I too love Billy Graham and have grown up with him by way of viewing hours of his moving crusades since the time of my youth. I then agree and don't agree with all of the comments made by Reverend Billy Graham. However, I still feel he is a mighty mouthpiece for my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Audio tapes of Billy Graham and Richard Nixon discussing the conspiracy of Jews to ruin America have been released by the government. It seems that part of Billy Graham's faith is to hate Jews and indulge in the conspiracy theories of paranoid politicians. Billy Graham has acknowledged that he made the comments. If I did not know Billy Graham better, I would think these statements to be true. However, they are nothing farther from the truth. Billy Graham is a mighty man of God. It is also written in several internet references that Billy Graham said many years ago, if God doesn't judge America soon, he will have to apologize to Sodom and Gomorrah. This comment is essentially stating the same thing that Reverend Jeremiah Wright espoused in his diatribe, being blasted all over the media today. They both are pointing out the moral decline of the United States with regards to sexual decadence, debauchery, murder, conspiracies, and the like. However, one messenger is venerated, Billy Graham. On the other hand, one messenger is demonized, Reverend Jeremiah Wright. The messages are both the same. Whether or not you agree with the method of the delivery of the messenger is of no consequence. The messages are still the same. Both men are deducing that America should be damned, judged for her immoral behavior. If Billy Graham indeed made the comment that he is attributed to have made, he is in a more blasphemous position than that of Reverend Jeremiah Wright, due to him placing himself in a position to question God's sovereignty. During the 60s and 70s, white politicians have gone on record to saying and foresaying some of the most politically incorrect statements of all time. George Wallace, for example, vowed segregation now, segregation tomorrow. George Wallace was an avid churchgoer. I can imagine that he received some of the ideas for his venomous speeches there, to the tune of "Before you know it, coloreds will want to go to church with our children, sit in our theaters, eat in our restaurants, and yes, white men, even marry our women." Keep it real. Let's face it, we're all human. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. Romans 3:23. Think, it ain't illegal yet. George Clinton, 1976.